This is an example of a hire-only task. They are fairly difficult tasks in that they ask you or demand of you to kind of bend what you know to the actual task itself. They often don't clearly cover one particular area or topic, like the first question, the crossover question, foundation and higher will do. But that shouldn't put you off, actually. It's only 130 words. You will continue to use paragraphing to make sure that the examiner knows that you have covered the bullet points. It will definitely demand multiple tenses. You'll be aware of that and you'll be ready to use them. And the only things you've really got to be quite careful of is that you aren't too ambitious, that you use what you know, and that you look at how to link carefully and demonstrate your excellent use of German. It's a little bit unnatural because in 130 words you are going to really sort of give your absolutely best shot at your German, but again you will get used to the demands of this task. So let's have a look at the task itself. It says, der Schulleiter von Ihrer Partnerschule möchte Informationen über Ihre Stadt für die Schulwebsite. Schreib einen Artikel. Sie müssen die folgenden Punkte einschließen. Rechtfertigen Sie Ihre Meinungen. So, the Schulleiter von Ihrer. Now, the fact that it says Ihre means the polite form of your. So it's not deine, it's ihre, and that's repeated several times. It uses sie with a capital S, and so we know it's formal. So the whole tone and style of your piece of writing should be formal. It says that your partner school or the head teacher of your partner school would like information about your town. For the school website, you have to write an article and you have to cover or include the following points. And here, justify your opinions. So here we are asked for what advantages your town has. That's going to be in present tense. What you recently have enjoyed doing in your area. So what you liked doing in your area. What kind of events the town will organise in the future or in next year. So that's present, past, future, and this one also demands conditional or imperfect subjunctive of you here, what the town should do to improve life in the town. So first section asks you to say what advantages your town has. Now, I think in this paragraph I have to say where I live, but rather than just using classic, I live in a town which is called Crowborough, I'm going to just say our town Crowborough lies in the actually I wasn't going to do Crowborough, was I? So I'm going to say let's just do it. Unsere Stadt Crowborough liegt im Südosten von England. So it's for a school website, we need to know where it is. Okay, and this is a 130 word task. I've already made a mistake. I'm trying to write as neatly as I can for you. So 30 word task, so that's about 33 words per paragraph. So unsere Stadt Crowborough liegt im Südosten von England. Oh, we'll do the stone's throw again. Nur einen Katzensprung. Katzensprung. Where is it? It's a cat's jump from where? From the coast. Von der Küste. And I'm going to say that is definitely an advantage. Und das ist, or I could say meiner Meinung nach. Und meiner Meinung nach. Now, verb next. So, because word order 2, und meiner Meinung nach ist das ein Vorteil. Ist das, no, definitely an advantage. Definitely in German is bestimmt. Ein Vorteil. Not my neatest piece of work, do apologise. And I'm going to use one of my complicated opinion words. So, das Gute daran, the good thing about it is, das Gute daran ist, comma, das. Now I'm going to have to do a word order 3 after das. You can also visit London. Das man kann auch, no, man, the can's going to have to go at the end. Das man, let's put the can at the end so I don't forget. Das man auch, you can also travel to London or actually visit London. I don't need nach for visit. Dass man auch London besuchen kann. And I also want to use man hat die Gelegenheit, or actually I think I used that in my last piece. So, and it is possible und es ist möglich, comma, because it's an infinitive clause, and to visit. Es ist möglich, it's going to be zu besuchen at the end, because I need a zu with it. It is possible to visit the famous town of Brighton. Und es ist möglich, die berühmte Stadt Brighton, and I've already got my zu besuchen here, which I need with es ist möglich. Good. I do want my unforgettable experience. Was. Now, was and wo and things like that you can use, and you can send your verb to the end. Was ein unvergessliches Erlebnis ist. Okay, so that's my first bullet point. Okay. So second bullet point asks you what you liked doing in the area recently. And I've just been talking about Brighton, so I'm actually going to say, however, I'm not going to say, however, I didn't visit Brighton. However, recently, this is what I did, and I'm going to mention something else I did. Now, I love Bodiam Castle. I always write about that, but I will do that yet again. So, however, my family and I recently visited Bodiam. So, jedoch, word order 2, my family and I have visited. Meine Familie und ich haben besucht. So, I need to put haben next. Haben. That's not neat enough. I'm doing that again. Haben meine Familie und ich. And I need to say when, I think. Neulich, I can use neulich, letztes Wochenende, Bodiam Schloss besichtigt. Or besucht. Actually, I'm going to say besucht. Right. Now I'm going to use a relative clause here. So I was talking about Bodiam Castle. It's a das word, so my which is going to be das. However, my family and I recently visited Bodiam Castle, which is always worth seeing. Das immer besonders sehenswert ist. So my relative clause requires my ist at the end with word order 3. I'm going to say what you can do there. Again, I'm going to use word order 3. Dort kann man, können Familien. I'm going to use kann man. Okay, dort kann man. Ein Picknick machen. You can't have a picnic in German. You make a picnic. That's okay. On picnic. Machen. Or you can learn about the history oder über die Geschichte lernen. See, I'm bending the task to fit the vocabulary I know. Consequent. So, lernen. Right, consequently. Oh, I love that word. German. Demzufolge. I'm going to say consequently. The castle has to be my favourite site. So consequently, word order 2. Demzufolge. The castle has to be. Well, it's got to be muss, not das Schloss muss. I've got to put it in word order 2. The castle has to be. Now, it's a modal verb, so I need sein at the end of my sentence, but I'm going to say my favourite site, and that's a long word, so I'll leave writing sein for a minute. Demzufolge muss das Schloss meine What a long compound noun this one is. Meine Lieblingssehens. I'm going to start a new line. Würdigkeit sein. Now, actually, I've probably written enough there, almost, for this bullet point, but I want to demonstrate a couple of other things. So I'm going to say, in my opinion, I think I've used meiner Meinung nach, so I'm going to use a synonym, which is meiner Ansicht nach. Could use any of those other complicated opinions as well. It's a perfect excursion for families. It is, es ist. Ah, no, it's word order 2. Ist es ein perfekter Ausflug für Familien. Für Familien. Hang on a sec. Not only families, but also using nice structures für nicht nur Familien, sondern auch, I'm writing to a school, what about, but also schools, and I would recommend it for tourists because I get to use a conditional here. So a conditional, ich würde, and I need an infinitive at the end which will be recommend. Ich würde es für Touristen empfehlen. Wenn die Sonne scheint, I could go on. Right, that will do. Last bullet point. Right, sorry, this is the third bullet point. So, was für Events die Stadt im nächsten Jahr organisieren wird. Excuse the handwriting. So, future tense. So, next year, my town will organise a big festival. So, nächstes Jahr. Now, my town will, I can't use werde, I've got to use wird because it's third person. Wird meine Stadt. It's going to organise a festival. In German, that's ein Fest, but you could just put ein Event. Nächstes Jahr wird meine Stadt ein Fest. Now, it's future tense, so we need infinitive at the end, which is just cognate, organisieren. So, next year, my town will organise a festival. I want to use an zu here. Why? Why? Oh, to celebrate Easter. I know Easter. So, Ostern, zu celebrate. Oh, yes, that's feiern. Okay, so I've used a nice zu here with a zu before my infinitive. Hopefully, now, I'm not sure if you've seen this before, but that's hoffentlich. Okay. You could use vielleicht. The festival will have great concerts, so it's going to be wird. Hoffentlich wird das Fest. Tolle Konzerte. Oh, and singers. What am I doing to my canvas here? Konzerte und Sänger haben. So hopefully the festival will have a great concert. Oh, no, I haven't got the have, so that needs to go at the end. Will the festival great concerts and singers have? Because that's always popular. Das. What's wrong with my writing here? Immer, you can use populär, but I'm going to use beliebt. I could put besonders beliebt maybe, intensify it a bit more. Weil das immer besonders beliebt. Now he's vile, so I need verb at the end. Ist. And then let's do an additionally. I haven't used außerdem. I think I used noch dazu. I can't remember. Außerdem, there will be a great variety of activities because I want to use Auswahl. Now, there will be is actually es wird geben, and geben has to go at the end. And here I need word order 2. Außerdem wird es a great selection, eine tolle Auswahl an, or I can use something else, eine Vielfalt von, eine tolle Auswahl an, a great selection of activities. I think I was supposed to put something at the end. Let me reread my sentence. Außerdem wird es eine tolle Auswahl an Aktivitäten geben. There will be. And, future tense. So, and we are looking forward to it. Und wir freuen uns. We're really looking forward to it. Und wir freuen uns sehr darauf. Okay. Okay, so final bullet point, what the town will do or should do to improve the town. Okay, sounds a bit funny, the town will do to improve the town, but never mind. So I think I've got to say what the problem is before I say what they can do to improve it. So I'm going to say, unfortunately, what's my problem? It's dirty. Actually, the public transports are, because it's plural in German, not reliable. Now, reliable, you don't know yet, but you will do by the exam time. And it's word order 2. So leider sind die öffentlichen Verkehrsmittel. My umlaut on öffentlichen didn't really go in the right place. Never mind. Let's try again. Öffentlichen Verkehrsmittel. They are not reliable. Nicht zuverlässig. Umlauts are not going well. So, unfortunately, the public transports are not reliable. And I am also of the opinion, and I'm going to use auch here. You tend to put auch after the bin or after the verb. Und ich bin auch der Meinung, and I also am of the opinion, that there is too much, my comma didn't work there, that there is too much air pollution. So it's es gibt viel Luftverschmutzung. So gibt needs to go at the end because I'm using dass es viel or zu viel Luftverschmutzung in der Innenstadt gibt. Or und zu viel Stau, which is traffic jams. Gibt, I could put Innenstadt, but I haven't. So, what should happen? Therefore, deshalb, I think, now it's word order 2, denke ich, that, so we're going to have das and we need word order 3. So my sentence is, the town should build better cycle paths or more cycle paths. So deshalb denke ich, dass die Stadt, now das, so it's going to be word order 3, dass die Stadt bessere Fahrradwege or Radwege, we'll just call them, should build. So it's bauen sollte. I'm just going to read my sentence again to make sure it makes sense. Therefore, I think, or therefore think I, that the town better cycle paths build should. And additionally, did I use noch dazu? Oh, well, even if I have, I'm using it again. Or noch dazu, we should ban cars in the town centre. I'll use Innenstadt this time. Now we should, I'm going to use man, and it's word order 2 because of noch dazu. So noch dazu sollte man ban. Actually, ban is verbieten. Okay, verboten, verbieten. Verboten means forbidden, forbid. Sollte, that's double T. Let's just sort that out. Sollte man Autos in der Innenstadt verbieten. Okay, because that needs to go at the end. Let me rewrite that clearly for you. Verbieten. Okay, you should forbid it. In order to reduce the air pollution. I love my zu, so die Luftverschmutzung to reduce. And reduce is pretty much a cognate. Not very well written, that Luftverschmutzung. So I need my and my zu before my infinitive, which is die Luftverschmutzung zu reduzieren. Infinitive at the end. In my opinion, that would be ideal. Meiner Meinung nach, only because I want to use an imperfect subjunctive here, wäre, it would be es ideal. Probably gone way over the word count, but just sort of showing you the kinds of things that you can use.